Welcome to my channel, friends. Today we are going to talk about exfoliating on a budget. Everybody has a budget that they're going to work with, so I'm going to teach you on 4 things that you can put together for an amazing exfoliator with tips and tricks on how to get deep into those pores and get them clean. But also, there's a trick that you can do to keep those pores cleaner longer. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications on new videos that I put out. But I always, as I say, want to make this personal. I want to know what your skincare questions are or your skincare concerns. And today, I would love to find out what you use at home for an exfoliator. Whether it's egg whites, do you have an amazing oatmeal scrub? I would love to know what you use and why you use it. So when we are exfoliating at home, we want to make sure that we are doing it maybe once a week. I always recommend going to a esthetician for an exfoliation and a deep clean at least once a month, especially if you're having problems or issues with your skin. Today, we are going to just focus on the pores on the nose. So, do your nose look like that? It's very common. Let's get started. We're going to talk about four things that you have. The first thing is water. Whether it's tap water, distilled water, purified water, we want to make sure that we have water that you feel comfortable putting on your skin. So, in other words, if your water is brown, and don't use dirty sink water. Keep it clean. Okay, just so, I'm just saying. Also, we want to make sure that we have baking soda. Yes, we are going to be doing a baking soda scrub today. Why baking soda? Baking soda is an inorganic salt. So after this video, head over to the sunscreen video. I go into really more explanation on what is inorganic and organic. But not only is it an inorganic salt, it acts as a buffering agent. So it is going to buffer off all those dead skin cells so it can actually get in and do the job. So baking soda. As you know, I am a lemon girl. I love adding lemon to my exfoliation because it is an antiseptic. So whether you're using a lemon or whether you're using an essential oil lemon, I like to add that. If you don't have lemon, it's okay. It's not necessary to add. The fourth thing that I recommend is aloe vera. So you can spend a lot of money on hydrating creams. And if you have one that works for you, by all means, use it. The reason why I like and recommend aloe vera is because not only does it save you on your budget, aloe vera is rich in moisturizing. It is able to soothe and moisturize your skin without clogging your pores, which is something, since we're cleaning them, it's really important. Not only is it an anti-microbial, it is an antifungal, it is anti-inflammatory, it is rich in vitamin E, vitamin C, and beta-carotene. So, aloe vera, baking soda, water, and lemon, if you have it. Those are the 4 things that we're going to do to exfoliate our pores today, because we are exfoliating at home on a budget. Now, not only do you want to do an exfoliation, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. There is a tip that I recommend to get into those pores and get them nice and clean. And there's also a trick at the end of your exfoliation to make sure that your pores stay cleaner longer. Okay, we are going to start with the water. Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to talk a little bit about how to get those pores ready for your exfoliation. So there's a couple ways of doing it. The first way is because you always want to start with really warm water, as warm as you can handle. This softens the skin and opens up those pores. The first way is to run the tap water and get it to a temperature where it's a little bit warmer than you would feel normally comfortable washing your face. And you want to just wash over your face and feel great. The second way is steam. So I have, whew, there's some steam right there. I have a nice pot of steamed water. If you're using purified water or distilled water, you're good. If you're using tap water, go ahead and let it boil for about 10-15 minutes or so to make sure that you boil out any impurities that may be in your tap. Now, within this water that I'm using right now is just regular water. But you can always add something more to spruce it up. If you're having sinus issues, add some peppermint tea in there. If you are wanting some anti-aging stuff, you can add some green tea, which is really good, or some herbs like rosemary or something that makes you feel good. If you want a little boost, add some lemon. You know how I love lemon, or wild orange, or something that makes you feel good. If you want to just steam your face for exfoliation, this is the best way to do it. Now you can have a towel and drape a towel over you. I always have a hoodie on for some reason. So I'm going to use this. You're going to get down just till you feel comfortable, and you're just going to let the steam do the work. I'm going to inhale, exhale, and you can do this anywhere from 2 minutes to 15 minutes, just so you can do your pores. Now, the one thing that you do want to think about is if you're steaming your face, you want to make sure that you have your exfoliation products ready, because you don't want to walk away from the steam and have your pores close up because they get cold. So you want to make sure that when you're doing this, have everything ready to go. The other thing that you might want to do, if you don't want to spend so much time, is grabbing a clean washcloth and then putting it into the water, the steamed water. And you want to have it nice and hot, but you want to be able to touch it. Rinse it out and then use this, because this is still going to be nice and hot. And just wash your face with a nice, clean, warm water. Well, I'm going to go back to finishing steaming my face, and we will catch you in the next round. Good morning. I am going to walk you through the process of exfoliation. So this morning I already used warm water to steam my face. You can kind of tell because I'm a little congested, because it really works on your nasal passages if you get it nice and steamy. I have my container. I do use a glass container because I use essential oils. So I have my baking soda, my water, and my lemon all mixed in. Now, I really want to focus on my problem areas. I could put it all over my face, but I don't want to dry out my face. You have to be very careful that this doesn't dry out your face. All I want to do is clean out my pores. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some little mixture right on my nose. And yeah, it can get a little messy. So I'm going to put some on my nose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingertips and I'm just going to gently circle. Circle. The pores on your nose and right here kind of slant down. So you want to make sure when you're circling up. And that way you're getting those pores nice and clean. Don't forget underneath your nose too. Sometimes people forget that you do get like blackheads and you get darker pores underneath your nose as well. Okay, this is the most important part, I think, is when you rinse it off, there's certain things that you can do. You can do another cleanse to your face. You can do a serum and maybe a gel mask. I would avoid camphor masks unless you get an okay from your esthetician, just for the fact that camphor masks can really dry out your skin. And what you want to do, especially after this kind of exfoliation with baking soda, is you want to hydrate your skin. So you could do a serum and then a gel mask, or you could do a toner and a mask. We are just going to end with some hydrating cream, and we're going to end with my SPF because it's morning time and I'm going to go for a walk today, so I want to make sure that I have that sunscreen on. So when we're going to rinse it off, just going to gently rinse it off with some water. I'm still here. Probably just see my technique. Okay, now the most important part, you want to close up those follicles, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the water to a very lukewarm cold. This is just for one splash, maybe two. You want to get it nice and cold, and then you want to close those follicles back up because the steam will open and soften, and then the cold water will actually close them up. If you are doing a serum or a mask after this, then you want to keep those pores open. So you don't want to close them up by using cold water. Clean towel, always when you use your face. Clean towel, it's okay to wash it. So what we're going to do now is, as I said, you can end with a hydrating cream. This is what I use. You can also end with aloe because it moisturizes and it does all those wonderful things that I said it did in the previous video. Okay, so we are going to get our cream on, we're going to get our SPF on, and we are going to get ready for the day. This is super easy if you do it like once a week, and it feels so good and so refreshing, especially for those eyes. Don't forget to get that neck. Okay. Now the one thing that you always want to do, don't forget, is that SPF, and you are ready. So when you put on your cream, I will use an SPF, and in my last video, I said what the 2 ingredients to look for, always in your SPF. So right after you hydrate your cream, you can add that SPF. I like to put it everywhere. Don't forget that neck. Don't forget your ears and the back of your neck. And yes, it is going to be a little on the white side, but you know what? That's okay because it's zinc and it will reflect the UV rays and keep you protected. Okay. Oh my goodness. My pores feel amazing. My skin feels hydrated. And now I'm ready for the day. Okay, so you are ready for your day. Let's review everything that we have talked about. You have your water. You have your baking soda. You have your lemon. And you have your aloe vera. So we want to make sure that we use warm water to really soften the skin and open those pores. And you want to make sure that you're always using a clean towel. You want to make sure that you're moving upwards to get really into those pores. And then whether you choose, when you're done with it, whether you choose to do aloe vera or a toner or a hydrating cream, you want to close those pores up. So you want to make sure that you're using cold water, lukewarm cold water, to close up those pores so they stay cleaner longer. I loved making this video for you, and I can't wait to do another one. Have a great day, friends. Enjoy.